up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trucking Service. Today, we're going to be doing a little something different. Today, we're going to be fixing a car mechanic simulator. Today, as you can see, my thing, I can only have 3 in here at a time. My shop is a little custom, as you can see, 2 doors and all that stuff. I need to do something real quick. Hold on. Alright. How do I pause this? There we go. Stuff I didn't want to see was in Warehouse 1. We're using Warehouse 1 today. I'll give you a little tour. So here's my, not sure what exactly year, but it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know, I got it off of Ford versus Ferrari. I think it's like a Shelby car or something like that. I don't know. But it's got some nice custom parts on here, as you can see, you know. That's custom. That's custom. It's got custom heads, custom-ish exhaust, fully custom trans, custom intake, custom round air filter. So it's an air filter. Custom that. Custom whole bunch of spark plug stuff. Whole bunch of custom stuff. Which is not to need that later. We got the wide car. It's not really too wide actually. It's not too bad. Racing seats. It's got a chain steering wheel. It's got wide plates on it. That does not have plates yet. That's why it's got to stay in here. Fully custom. Everything I could get custom is custom carbs and all that good stuff. Supercharged. Whole thing is rebuilt. This needs to go to parking actually. There we go. Because we are getting something that I need. I've been wanting to get done for a long time. There it is. My Bandit. So yeah, I painted the car, Smokey and the Bandit. I got the rims how I wanted. I'm wanting to do this car for a very long time. As you can see, it's got the same engine as the car that was in the Shelby. And many of you guys may be wondering, why don't I just swap out the engines and my trans and all that good stuff? Why don't I just swap that out and redo the Shelby later? Well, I'm not going to do that, because then I'm going to have to rebuild it for the Shelby, so that'd be kind of stupid. My buddy said do it, and I was like, you know, I'm going to put that in my vlog, so nothing is fixed on it, nothing. Why are the rims not fixed on this either? There we go. I didn't even get the rims done on this thing. The tires, the rims are still bad. This thing needs fixed. Got this in an auction. It was 5 stars. I painted it as Smokey and the Bandit car. Run it a cop. I was gonna put that on a General Lee or something like that. Run it a cop. It a cop. So basically saying run there's a cop. Because we're gonna make this sucker fast. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about my truck here. This is always sitting in the shop. So every video you're gonna see this in the shop. It's because of this. I need to get plates for it. It has plate, but I don't want it to be on there because it's a real plate off of the real truck of the real version of this truck. So, real plate. So yeah, 100% custom engines, got custom exhaust, custom everything, except for pistons. So, I'm working on getting pistons. I'm gonna have to rip it. I'm gonna have to rip a whole bunch of stuff off, custom air tank and all that. It's air filter, not air tank, because there's no such thing as that. Stock body panels and stuff like that. It's got stock outside, all that. It's got that. It's, you know, stock rims. I'd like to make them just a tad bit bigger. I'd like to, but I'm not going to. And I might get different tires for it soon. Because I want, you know, white lettering around my tires, and I want like a different kind of tires. So you might see a video on that one soon. Not supposed to be a stick shift manual. It's supposed to be a 2000. And I'm not really sure. I forget the year on it. But it's going to be a GMC. It's going to be I think it's a Denali, I'd say. Why are the back seats different than the front seats? Well, this is a T-Rex version. T-Rex is wider and, you know, has a different body style than the other truck. And I cannot get a black bench seat in the back. I have to get this, you know, brown kind. But the front seats are custom. The steering wheel is custom on the thing. That's it. I am 100%. This truck is 100% done. It runs, it drives, it's awesome. Best thing ever. I love this truck. I can get these headlights and cool stuff for it. You know, it's a T-Rex edition, so it's a little bit more of like a sport model, I guess you would say, versus the other one's like almost a base, just a flat base model, but it's got roll windows and stuff. So running a cop, I had to get this. I have to have plates on my vehicles if I want to drive them, so that's a problem. As you can see, it is most of the way 100%. The body is 100%. I don't think the interior is actually 100%. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Let's actually get to work. I'm not sure what we should start on, really. I guess we can rip the engine out real quick. Rip the engine out of it real quick. And you detach those. Detach the drive shaft. Come over, click the starter. Detach the starter. Detach the trans on it. And just like that, this thing is 100% ready to be ripped out. Oh, wait, hang on. It won't let you rip it out unless you drain the oil on it. So we're going to drain the oil on it real quick. There was no oil. Okay, well, there's no oil in it. I swear I drove this at one point. Swear I drove it. Oh. I'm going to take this and rename it to that one. To remove engine. Put engine on engine stand, just like that. And as you can see, the engine is removed, and that's it. So that's all it takes, really. Get the engine out. Get the engine out of the car. That's all it takes. We're going to do the engine in a separate video because I'm going to have to not do dilly-dallying. This one's going to have to be on the spot. These engines take like 30 minutes to do. And it was much lillygag I was doing. We're not going to do it. So really, we're just going to gut the bottom of this car out real quick. Starting with the back because it is much easier. Should probably turn down this real quick. Oh, it's only got 10. We're good. Remove that. This thing was almost at the need for new brakes. Almost. It's not, but you know, it's getting to that point. leaf springs. Move that bracket. Move that bracket. That. Move that. These don't take too long. We'll get 100% all that later. Drop the fuel tank on it real quick. And rip the exhaust off of it. We're gonna have to take the whole under bottom of the car out. You know, 85% on that. That was actually a decent one. Actually, decent tires. I could probably sell those and get a decent amount of money. I am in sandbox mode right now. So sandbox mode will give you everything that you need. And your sandbox mode gives you all the money, all the experience. No phone calls though. You don't get phone calls anymore. So you can't do jobs, you only do your cars, which is, you know, the whole point of sandbox mode. Or you can go in pro mode. I haven't tried pro mode. I don't know what pro mode is. I'd have to find out. And just like that, whole underbody of this vehicle is out. It's the same way for my truck, by the way. Here, let me show you. Same way for my truck. It's the same way for most things. You get leaf springs and you just do it. So your leaf springs are usually your thing. You just, you know, take a bunch of stuff off. Mine's all customed up and stuff, so. Yeah, same thing with this one. I don't know why this thing has a leaf spring back end. You would assume it'd be running the front suspension, you know, axle shocks and whatnot. I know I have a car that has one of those. Probably a newer one. These ones are a tad bit confusing. Just on the brakes is confusing. You gotta remove a brake caliper, which is, you know, decently hard. Then you gotta do this, and then, you know, you gotta pull out that, and you gotta get your little joystick knobby in there. And now that's ready to come off, and then you gotta, luckily it's not, you gotta pull out everything on here, but, you know, just luckily. And then on this one, this is unfortunately a little bit harder. The spring will be pretty hard when we start messing with putting it back together. I think this video we're just gonna gut the entire car down to basically a bare frame. While I'm over here, you're going to want to take out these rubber bushings, and that's all you can do because you gotta disconnect the entire side of this. I was cheating on this one. Now we gotta gut this side, and then we can drop everything it needs. So. No, it tends to do that when I'm, you know, kind of doing this. So I gotta get in here. Luckily, I don't gotta rip out, you know, like I said, I ain't gonna rip out every little thing that you have to put together on it. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff is gonna be messed up on the thing. Now you can rip all this stuff out. So all this stuff, it can come out now. You can officially take all this stuff out. And you can rip this out, which is awesome. Now you got the whole underbody of this car 100% taken out. Now when you're doing an engine rebuild, I like to come in here. I like to take that out, and take that out. Now I'm 100% good. Now I just pop over here. Charge the only battery in my inventory, and I'll be done within seconds. So when it does, hang on. When it gets so you can press on it, that's when your battery is done. So yeah, seconds. Car is 100% done. We're gonna work on the interior when it's out of here. So when it's over there, we'll get detailing kit in there. We'll replace all the bad old seats and stuff that are in it. Which I might have already done, I'll do again. So yeah, that's how you do that. Well, there's nothing I can do right now because I don't want to get, I want to get the suspension done. So what I do is I get suspension done. I get all the suspension done. I get the outside bodywork done. And then I get on the engine. I get the engine done. And I put it inside. And this thing's ready to go. I fix all the mistakes I made. And recently I've been going custom parts. How do you get custom parts? Because they're not in the main inventory. That's not it. Here, we'll run over here to the computer. Stop the computer. Power Boost Shop. This is where I go. Get engine stuff. Alternators. Starters. Carburetors. Heads. Head studs. Fuel rails, fuel stuff, spark plug stuff, a whole bunch of pistons and stuff like that, spark plugs, and yeah, just everything, turbos and more turbos and all sorts of turbos, I guess, throttles, stuff like that. So yeah. And I might be getting this done off camera because I can do a lot more off camera than I can on camera. So putting the suspension back together, I might just leave out of here. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, so this video is going to be cutting short. I wasn't expecting to do this, and I wasn't expecting to get all that done so quick because I haven't played this game in a long time. So, I got stuff to do. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys in the next one.